my dad this question. Dad, you been married how long? 2 years?
Put them on, pull them
Next
up.
next year
You
it'll be
said what?
40.
Camera,
He
cam up,
driving. He
cam up,
driving.
pop, Renee.
You asking AK?
So do you consider yourself to be the
Yo, chill out.
prize?
Who? We can't hear you. Your phone's breaking up.
Ooh,
You heard what you heard the sound
wait
effect
up.
she made, right? That's cause Pop said he's the prize. OG said, oh, that she had the mute for that.
And the thing,
Can you
I
hear
think
me?
that yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
What he
Okay.
say?
But did you hear the
So
sound of?
Right,
What
we
did, what
all
he
so
heard
what did
it.
he
I
say?
asked my father, does he consider himself to be the prize in his almost 43-year marriage? And what did you say, Dad? You guess? So you don't consider mommy the
Open.
prize?
Oh no! Don't try
She
to
No,
can
no,
twist it
no,
be.
now.
you
He
nah,
didn't
can't
say
nah,
that.
nah.
manipulate him. That's
He
not
said
fair,
you
You
said
Rashida.
it.
see,
Skewing
That's
the
not
see,
fair,
question.
Rashida.
Yeah, we can keep open.
He
That
said
yeah,
what he
that's
said.
not fair. Right.
See how they try to
you
make you
said
feel
it
bad?
Skewing
was
the
Right.
misleading,
question.
right?
Like that was almost like intimidation. That's like a
They
bully
trying to
tactic,
make you feel
Rashida.
bad for telling the
I
truth
can't
and
bully
then
my
swear they
father. He
don't
ain't
like
No,
scared of
women.
but
me.
that's what you did.
I
Oh,
ain't
so
Yo,
gonna
you
you just
saying
tried. You just told
what
us in
you
back channel how you
just
tried to
said
bully him for
was,
lunch the other day. Get out of here.
hey, like come on,
You be
Okay,
Rashida, we
bullying that man.
appreciate it.
Stop
hold on,
doing
hold
that.
on.
lie.
Can
Hold on,
y'all
look,
see?
look.
See, you can't see me because we in the car. But what he said
Black
was
people in a dark
the
car.
leg
Nah.
lamp. What he said was it works both ways.
Yeah, because you asked the secondary time. What did he say
This
initially?
comes no.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
This
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
comes
yeah,
from
yeah,
a man
yeah,
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 that's
yeah,
yeah.
been
yeah, yeah, yeah.
married for nearly 43 years.
Who said
Yeah,
what initially?
yeah, 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 yeah. Say that. But and
What did he
again,
say
I think
initially?
so to Rashida's point though, I think that when that conversation is brought up, I think that it does underwhelm what it is that they're worth. And I could understand how that could feel that way. I don't agree
But
with it, but I understand how it could
See,
all
feel that way.
So the thing is this: what
and
I
I
feel
agree
is,
with
I
what you
So
feel,
just
I
said.
feel like a man. I feel like a man is a prize and a woman is a reward for all that man's
Yeah,
hard
right.
work and effort. I don't think they're the
oh,
same
I
thing.
that
oh, when you
and
put it
I
like
think
that, I could
that
get behind that. I
so
guess.
and that's what I'm saying 100%. I think that when you say just a prize,
He's
I think that the
married.
idea
He
of being
is
a
one of them
prize is
is.
so emphasized and so glorified
I'll ask him
that
in
we
one
don't
second.
think of the long-term investment here. I'd rather
No,
Show,
be
you
an
how
know
long
what it
have
award
you
is.
been
than a
married?
prize. I just
No,
so
you
My
know
happen
what
to
it
be
father
a
is
is.
prize.
asking how long have you been married?
Who me?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, we're going on 6 years.
They
Uh, my my words to you is you got a long way to go and you got a lot to learn because you ain't even got over the 7 year itch. Don't take that offensively either.
Oh, I don't take offense to that.
Okay.
I know I have a
So
lifetime. I know I have a lifetime with this woman.
so Elder, let me ask you this, just in fairness.
Uh-huh.
Do you consider, just like Show Off said, do you consider your wife to be more of a reward or more of a prize?
She's my equal. You get that?
I understand
So
that.
y'all, so y'all do everything 50-50?
Really? For the most part, it's 100 and 100. We both give 100%.
So who takes care of 100% of the bills?
We both do. We contribute to that. Whatever needs to
But is
be
it
done.
equal? Is it equally?
Yeah, whatever gets done. We have one bank account, a
Sure,
joint bank account that we
sure.
do everything from. Whatever needs to be done gets done.
All right. Now,
So
who's putting the majority of the finances in this bank account?
Excuse me?
Who's putting
He
the
said, "Who
majority of the
puts the
finances in this
majority
bank
of the
account?
money in the bank account?"
now, in defense, Elder, Rasheedah invited you into the conversation. We would have
Yeah,
left
I
you
don't have no
alone.
problem with that.
We would
I
have
ain't got no
left you
problem.
alone, Pop. Honest to
Now,
God, we would have.
I'm good. It don't matter. I'm just
Okay,
what I'm doing is answering your question.
I appreciate
Um,
you.
you say who puts the majority of the money in the pot?
Yes.
We both do. We contribute our
So y'all
paycheck,
make the
our
same amount of
paycheck.
money.
Sometimes I'm giving more. sometimes she get more.
Y'all go ahead
And
until we finish.
I feel like
Shut up.
Get out.
to your point, Elder, and to what everybody's kind of saying and alluding to, I feel like the word prize, I think that is over embellished, honestly.
It's a triggering word because
Yeah, man.
women look. This the thing,
We
right?
we look
Women,
for
I feel like get
show
more.
off, show off.
They get. I
Hold on
feel
a
like
second,
they
show
get
off.
more.
Go ahead, go ahead. You good?
No. What I'm saying is, I feel like they get complimented a lot more than most men do, especially in a day to day or in a lifetime,
That
right?
I
So
that
when a
I
man,
totally agree with.
right? So
Right.
when a man says, "I feel like I'm the prize," they it automatically makes their brain say, "Well, you
It makes them
don't
feel
think I'm a
inferior.
prize?"
Right.
You know
It
what I'm
makes them
saying? You
feel
don't think
inferior
I'm
for some
one? You know what I'm
reason.
saying? That's why she kept saying, "But I feel she is too," because it's almost hard for them to just say, you know what? Yes, I view this man as this. Yes, I see this man as irreplaceable. Yes, I see this man as a part of my life that I am appreciative to have in there because my life wouldn't be my life without him. It's hard for them to just say these things. So when a
Without
guy says
saying
it, it
but.
rubs them the wrong way.
Hmm. And instead,
Can
and
I
for
ask you a
me,
question?
so
Can I ask a question?
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Yes,
Does
sir.
Elder.
anybody? All right, never take offense to anything I say because I don't mean it that way. It might sound a little
Absolutely,
crazy. Okay?
No, for sure. For
Does
sure.
anybody read
I
the
mean, we
Bible?
men.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. The Bible does
Yeah, I went
state
9-0.
that pride goes before the fall, right?
Sure.
Forget that pride, lay it down, throw it out the window, shred it up in the shredder. Forget all about that because at the end of the day, that pride ain't gonna get you nothing but trouble. If
And
you,
I agree.
No, I didn't
if
say
you,
pride. I said
No, no,
prize.
prize.
No,
Prize.
they said the
Prize.
prize.
I'm
Z.
sorry. I thought you said
No, it's
pride
okay.
because
So the
No, but you're
question
right
really,
about what you said, though.
I agree 100%. But the question really, and to show off's point, and also to there was like I think Martinez said it. I feel like again, the idea of the prize has been over embellished. Like the long, aren't you looking for the end goal in the long term? Aren't you? Isn't the reward the long term, right?
for
To
me,
be
I'm
able to
already because next month will be 43 years. The day before
exactly
Christmas just passed, made 49 years overall. We've
blessings
been
to it.
together. I got everything I
Fantastic.
need.
You better
So
say
Blessings
if
to
I
it.
that.
if I never get anything more, I'm good.
Did y'all hear
Now,
that? Did y'all hear that? Yo, Elder,
with
can you say that again? Can you say that one part again? In
I'll
respect,
say the whole thing.
please.
Next month, the 28th of next month will be 43 years that we've been
Mm-hmm.
married.
Mm-hmm.
The day before Christmas Eve of 23 made 49 years we've been
Wow.
together overall. Okay?
Wow.
If I never get nothing else again, I'm good. Because you know what? I feel like I've been blessed. And don't get me wrong, we've shared good times, bad times, crazy times, and every other time you can imagine. But see, the whole thing in a nutshell is we made it through. And that's the whole thing. You know, are you committed regardless? And if you can say yes to that, then live and enjoy each other, love each other, and don't worry about what nobody else says or thinks because it's you and your mate who has to deal with this thing called life.
So let me ask you one question, sir.
Go ahead.
Because one, I fully commend that, and it's a beautiful thing, and I look forward to getting to 49 years if I'm blessed enough to see life to be able to
Ashe.
obtain that, right?
Amen.
Also, I also want to acknowledge the fact that the quality of, and this is has no bearing on any of the women that's on this platform at all because I really look
Okay.
at all of the women on this platform as outliers. They're not the average woman out here in the world today. But I feel like generationally you had better crop to pick from because right now in today's time
You might be
80%
right
of
about that.
divorces 80% of divorces are initiated by women. And if they're
And
educated, college educated, it goes up to 90%. And then only one in
92.
four of our women will actually marry in a lifetime.
And you know
So
what?
I
I agree with you. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was gonna say that. I say that to say in a land where to it's few and far between to even be able to obtain what you've achieved, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that more reason for a man? Because remember, we live in a time where me as a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't have my choice of a woman unless I work hard to get one. She can get a me just by existing.
Can I cut you? Can I stop you for a second?
Hmm.
You're absolutely right. You know, but what I tell people when I get into this kind of conversation, I try to
Hmm.
be as honest as possible. But you
Yes.
said something, you know, it's what I tell them is you worked hard to get that lady, whoever she is. She didn't just
Hmm.
drop in your lap like that. Although in this day and age, that can happen. But for me, I worked hard to get her. But the thing is, after the fact, I got to work as hard to keep her as I did to get her. You know, because
Absolutely.
in this day and age, you know that people get married and they get together, and when you stub your toe, oh, I'm out of here. I don't like what you did. No,
And
it
So
show.
don't work
let
like
me ask you this.
Ooh.
Even
that.
you
Go ahead.
saying that, right? Is it
Mhm.
also true that she worked hard to keep you as well by being as consistent as she was when y'all met, by trying to remain
Absolutely,
the woman that you met for the longer
absolutely.
duration of y'all marriage?
Yes, sir. See,
Because
and
we were
that's
just
why
having a
I say,
conversation where I just had to make this point, and it was low key triggering because I said, well, the way he met you, it would behoove you to want to stay as close to that as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because if you fall off, what you're what you're subconsciously telling this man is this new me, this lesser me, or this not as
Committed.
exciting or lady that you met is what I feel you deserve now.
Mm-hmm.
you know what? You gonna be all right.
No, he not.
Yes, he
No, he
is.
not. Because
Yes, he is.
that
Yes,
image
I
there
am.
right
Yes,
there,
he is.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
and
Yeah.
But that's okay.
that's not
That's
going to be all
okay.
right.
But let me ask you a question.
Because when I run up on him, we're going to have a problem.
Now, when
Yes,
you
I
heard
am.
you heard what she just said about you, right? Are you
What you
are
say?
you being
I know it was something.
but are you being
Huh?
you? Are you just being you?
Uh, 100%.
And then here's the thing, and I'm gonna give you
She
this, and
loves
I'm
me.
gonna
She loves me. Don't let her fool you.
listen. If you
I wouldn't
just be
go that
you,
far. Don't go that far.
Right.
that's on y'all. I ain't gotta do it. That you don't stop being you
Don't tell him that, Dad.
because
I'm getting out the
No,
car
listen,
because now I'm giving bad
listen. No,
advice.
I'm giving good advice.
Oh
You
my God.
no,
Wait.
that's actually great
stepping
advice.
for him and
I
only
appreciate
him.
your father. No, I
Because I
appreciate you,
tell
sir.
people
Let me
all
tell
the
you
time,
why.
you have to accept me for who I am, good, bad, and indifferent.
Sir, can
And
I
that,
just say these words to you, man? Because
yes, sir.
with all honesty, just being completely transparent, right?
Yes, sir.
I was a person who status quo would say was never supposed to be able to grow up to be anything close to a good man, right?
Welcome
And
to the
right now
club.
I'm a good husband, I'm a good father, you know what I'm saying? And for some, I even mentor, right? What I want to tell you is I appreciate you because you're a living example of what's possible when you put in the effort to have it. You know
Thank
what
you.
I'm saying? So I
Bless.
Lastly,
Bless.
appreciate you.
Bless.
lastly, I'll say this to you. Somebody else, which was a family member, said something to me some years ago that brought tears to my eyes I never thought about. See, I was out there and I was about it, about it. Believe what you want, think what you want, take it the way you want. But I was that guy. If
Right.
I didn't have it, I knew where it was. I knew how to get it. Blase, blase. If you feel what I'm saying, okay?
Absolutely.
But when me and my wife got together, all of that changed, you know. And my cousin told me, see, I knew my dad, I knew where he was, but he wasn't really in my life, okay, until I became an adult in my late 30s, early 40s, is when we really bonded. My cousin told me one day, She said, you know what? For you not to have your father in your life, he turned out to be a great man. And it blew me away because I never thought of it like that. All I knew was I wanted my children, my family to have it a little better than I did. So I strived hard to make that happen for myself, not for anybody else. And when she said that to me, I thought about some things. And at the end of the day, that's all it's work. That's all it's about.
Absolutely.
It's about you and your family. Whatever it takes to keep that intact, that's what I did. To the point where I was a workaholic to the point, and I apologize. I didn't mean to jump in y'all stuff.
No, you're doing great.
No,
Listen,
we
learning.
appreciate you. We appreciate you 100%.
Who's taking notes?
I was a workaholic to the point where if my family or anybody was doing barbecues, anything was going on, they didn't invite me. They invited my wife and the children, but they didn't invite me because they said, well, he gonna be working. We don't even have to, he working. Yes, I am, because there's things I want to do. On the barbecue, I can get to anytime. And, that was my mindset. And that worked for me. I missed out on a lot of things, but what I missed out with my children, I now get to, do and be a part of with my grandchildren. So I missed out, but I'm making up for it here.
My question to that is, do you even in the stature that you're in now, do you still try your best? And if you do, who do you try your best for?
I just lost service. No.
Oh man.
No, that was dope though.
That was educational, dude.
I told you our father.
And he agreed with me too. I can't wait for her to see this part.
And yo, show off for real. It's not.